said, he's injured. We're probably just going to have to take him out back and get rid of him. Ezra was in a feed store in a cage. His tendon had slipped off the back of his leg and he could not walk.
This is the hurt leg.
They said it was unfixable and they were going to discard him that day. I said, well, I'm going to take him home and try to fix him.
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
They were like, good luck, you can have him. I didn't even have to pay for him. Every vet that I reached out to said that it was not fixable and that they would help me put him down. I said, well, what if I just taped it in place? And I called the vets back and I said, why can't I just do this? And they said he would acquire too much swelling and I didn't know what I was doing and all these things. And so I was just going to try it anyways.
What's happening is this tendon is slipping and coming over here. So I have to literally push the tendon back here and then tape it.
He spent 4 months in my bathroom. I taped his leg every day for 4 months. I would go in there for 4 or 5 times a day and just sit with him and feed him. And he would fall asleep in my lap, but his head was always in my hand.
So much swelling right here. And I'm concerned that the tape is so tight in order to keep that tendon where it's supposed to be that it's cutting off some of the circulation. Coffee with Ezra.
There were days where I didn't think it was going to work because of the swelling and because of just how fast he was growing. And then one day it just didn't come out of place. This was probably 2.5 months later. 4 months later, the tendon stayed in place. Everything worked out. The swelling went down. And now you would never know that he had an injury. And I send pictures to the vets all the time, like, haha. I do things out of instinct and something just told me to take him home and try this. I didn't think about the future of having like a 6-foot bird and what am I going to do with him.
My stylist is an emu.
But Ezra is amazing. He's just very relaxed. I can put him to sleep. He loves the interaction and the time that we spend together. It's pretty amazing that a bird that reminds me so much of a dinosaur with his claws and the way he could actually really hurt me. And I have complete trust with him. Then I thought he needs somebody besides me. So I found another emu and they became very close very quick. When I got Ezra, I thought Ezra was a girl, which we now know is a boy. Within a year, they started to mature and then they started fighting. And then I separated them. And now the two birds think that I am like, they love me. Let's just say that. And I found out they're both boys because they do their mating rituals. I've thought about getting them mates, but then I would wind up with 4 emus. And so I just kind of figured, well, maybe I'm their tribe. I don't go on vacations and I'll just spend time with them.